Let's stretch. Just you skin cross-legged, just a forward stretch. Let's stretch to the right. Right hand on left knee. Let's come to center. Stretch to the right. Left hand on right knee. Good morning, family. So I wake up this morning feeling that it's important to clear the energy of the space. So when you're someone like me who is opening up her home to create spiritual practices and sharing that with community, it's important to clear the space. You want to be very mindful about what you allow into your sacred sanctuary, who you allow in your sacred sanctuary. And so I'm lighting some Palo Santo just to bless myself. Fire has some powerful healing energy. As you light your Palo Santo or incense or candles or blessing your house with spiritual baths, it's always with an intention, right? My intention is to block energies that are not mine, projections that are not mine, right? So when you do this work, when you're a teacher, an educator, a therapist, a doctor, you see many people and you're exchanging energy with a lot of people. It's important that you come back to center and clear your space. So this morning, we are clearing our space before beginning our practice. Even our dream space, that dream state, can call forth things that don't serve us or don't help us or can be disruptive. So let's burn and while I do that, sending you some healing, some medicine for me. Let's breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing. Continue breathing. Inhale, slow inhale. Exhale, inhale. What are you inhaling? What are you allowing in your space, in your mental space, in your emotional space, in your spiritual space? Exhale. What are you not allowing in? What are you blocking? What are you releasing? What are you letting go of? Inhale, power, strength, force. Exhale, trauma, pain, loss. Inhale, gratitude, peace, love. Exhale, what are you releasing? All worry, all doubt, all shame, all blame. Inhale, openness, curiosity, trust, surrender. Exhale, anything that doesn't serve you. And keep breathing. We're going to continue reading from the prophet this morning. We read the section on laws, on freedom. We are on reason and passion. And the priestess spoke again and said, "Speak to us of reason and passion." And he answered, saying, "Your soul is oftentimes a battlefield, upon which your reason and your judgment wage war against your passion and your appetite. Would that I could be the peacemaker in your soul, that I might turn the discord and the rivalry of your elements into oneness and melody. But how shall I, unless you yourselves be also the peacemakers, nay, the lovers of all your elements? Your reason and your passion are the rudder and the sails of your seafaring soul. If either your sails or your rudder be broken, you can but toss and drift, or else be held at a standstill in mid-seas. For reason ruling alone is a force confining, and passion unattended is a flame that burns to its own destruction. Therefore, let your soul exalt your reason to the height of passion, that it may sing, and let it direct your passion with reason, that your passion may live through its own daily resurrection, and like the phoenix, rise above its own ashes. I would have you consider your judgment and your appetite, even as you would two loved guests in your house. Surely you would not honor one guest above the other, for he who is more mindful of one loses the love and the faith of both. Among the hills, when you sit in the cool shade of the white poplars, sharing the peace and serenity of distant fields and meadows, then let your heart say in silence, God rests in reason. And when the storm comes, and the mighty wind shakes the forest, and thunder and lightning proclaim the majesty of the sky, then let your heart say in awe, God moves in passion. And since you are a breath in God's sphere and a leaf in God's forest, you too should rest in reason and move in passion. section on pain. And a woman spoke, saying, "Tell us of pain." And he said, "Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. Even as the stone of the fruit must break, that its heart may stand in the sun, so must you know pain. And could you keep your heart in wonder at the daily miracles of your life, your pain would not seem less wondrous than your joy. And you would accept the seasons of your heart, even as you have always accepted the seasons that pass over your fields. And you would watch with serenity through the winters of your grief. Much of your pain is self-chosen. It is the bitter potion. I was going to say it is the bitter poison. Either word fits. It is the bitter potion by which the physician within you heals your sick self. Therefore, trust the physician and drink his remedy in silence and tranquility, for his hand, though heavy and hard, is guided by the tender hand of the unseen. And the cup he brings, though it burn your lips, has been fashioned of the clay which the potter has moistened with his own sacred tears. Section Self-Knowledge. And a man said, "Speak to me of self-knowledge." And he answered, saying, "Your hearts know in silence the secrets of the days and the nights, but your ears thirst for the sound of your heart's knowledge. You would know in words that which you have always known in thought. You would touch with your fingers the naked body of your dreams, and it is well you should. The hidden wellspring of your soul must needs rise and run, murmuring to the sea. And the treasure of your infinite depths would be revealed to your eyes, but let there be no scales to weigh your unknown treasure, and seek not the depths of your knowledge with staff or sounding line, for self is a sea boundless and measureless. Say not, "I have found the truth," but rather, "I have found a truth." Say not, "I have found the path of the soul." Say rather, "I have met the soul walking upon my path." For the soul walks upon all paths. The soul walks not upon a line, neither does it grow like a reed. The soul unfolds itself like a lotus of countless petals. What? I just want to read 2 lines that I want to meditate and hold as we close this morning's meditation. And when the storm comes and the mighty wind shakes the forest, and thunder and lightning proclaim the majesty of the sky, then let your heart say in awe, God moves in passion. We are that passion. We are that blessing. We are that gift. Yes. And there was another line that I really loved. Therefore, let your soul exalt your reason to the height of passion, that it may sing, and let it direct your passion with reason, that your passion may live through its own daily resurrection, and like the phoenix, rise above its own ashes. Listen, what does that line mean to you? What does that line remind you of or confirm for you? Or how does it ring true? Here's our card for today from the Ian Levanzan Until Today deck. The ways I give and receive love may not be loving at all. Something to think about, right? The ways we give and receive love may not be loving at all. Until today, until today, you may not re- until today you may not have realized that love is simple. You make love hard with your trappings, expectations, and demands. Just for today, give consideration to your beliefs about love. Are you really being loved, loving, and lovable? Let us close. We are vibrations of love, right? Every morning we wake up to do our meditation. We are saying, I love you, self, I love you, spirit guides, I love you, Egun, I love you, creator, I love you, universe, I love you, force, I love myself. I love myself every moment I show up. Every moment I say kind words to myself. So when the card comes up and asks us, are we being loving? How do we show ourselves how much we love ourselves? How do we show gratitude to the universe for all that we're given? How do we honor our gifts and that passion that Khalil Gibran is speaking of in The Prophet, right? I'm loving this reading because it's connecting. I feel connected to a source, to a place, through through his words. I feel much more connected to myself, to my art, to what I love, to what I'm creating. And so when I think about passion and I think about rising like the phoenix through the ashes, and even it wasn't even intentional, it just occurred to me this morning to light some palo santo. We are rising from the ashes. We are burning away the things that no longer serve us. And we're calling forth everything that we deserve, all that is our inheritance. And so as you move today, know that you are beautiful. Know that you are blessed. Know that you are abundant. May we connect to our heart every moment we need it. May we continue to vibrate higher and higher and higher. Family, I'm sending you so much love. Have an amazing day.